What's that?
These skeeters. The skeeter bugs.
I'll have to get on to Chris about the state of the art and skeeters.
You know he has been traveling.
Excuses.
You know he's been traveling. He hasn't been here to maintain. So we're gonna let him slide.
For now.
Just gonna let him slide. For now.
For now.
I got out of here with all these skeeter bites all over me.
54 seconds.
Okay, and then we're live? Really?
Oh, like years now. And Josh Sims is already watching.
Hi, Josh. Hi.
6 people already. 7. Hi, everybody.
Hi, everybody.
We'll be up there in just a second.
I'm getting bit by these skeeters out here.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we'll just turn it down.
Yeah.
No problem. I got you, man. Gotcha.
Welcome everybody to Tales from the Lounge. What are you smoking?
I don't know what. Yeah, what is
that? Does that sound weird?
No.
It's not Cigar Company Spotlight.
No.
Yes, everybody, we're doing a little change up here. We're going to. I guess let me start over. Welcome everybody to Tales from the Lounge. What are you smoking? I'm Ron.
I'm Rhonda.
And welcome to the show, everybody. Bear with us just a minute. I got to clear a couple things up. You know, Rhonda has been with me here several weeks now because Chris has been out of town. Well, Chris is not only out of town, Chris is leaving town.
Yes,
Chris
he's leaving.
Chris is going to be moving here shortly and moving to Michigan. And as a result, I am picking up Rhonda as my permanent co-host. And because of that, we're going to reformat the show a little bit. And instead of doing Cigar Company Spotlight like we have, and I know we haven't done a lot of those here lately, what we're going to do now is do What Are You Smoking? And we're going to start having, almost every week we'll have a guest with us, and we will talk about cigar tales. We'll talk about their cigar journeys, our cigar journeys. We're going to pick a cigar that we're going to smoke, and we're going to talk about that cigar and a little bit about the company. But we're not going to do the in-depth research like we used to do and talk about the history of the company and that type of thing. And we're going to stay more cigar-centric as far as smoking the cigars and drinking. And if anybody watches that mess, man. So be a lot of us sitting around, talking, joking around, and just giving everybody a hard time.
And feel free to jump in and joke with us.
And please jump in, joke with us, and laugh at us. And give me just half a second. I want to adjust something here. It's driving me nuts. And
if I can just keep those skeeters off of me, I think I'll be all right. But they like this little chocolate drop right here, so I guess.
Well, so do I. So
I know it. But
I can't argue with them.
I don't like getting bit. You know, there's one big bite right here. There's one on my elbow. There's some on my ankles.
Well, you know, that's one of the hazards of living in Texas.
Yes.
And
doing a show outside. So you might see me doing this.
She's going to be doing the swat the fly dance.
It's because I'm trying to get the skeeters off me.
So, what are we smoking tonight? Well, I got something a little special.
What are we smoking?
We are smoking these. And I will tell you about these. Darren Chaffee, owner of Principal Cigars, has started a little program called the Principal Cigar Experiences. and he created a little passport. And
yes. Yes, I remember that.
And inside, you put your name in there, and you put some info. And as you go to events where Darren is, he will stamp or sign the payments.
Your little passport.
The little passport, okay? And once you get all of them done, he will sign it. And like mine was done 12/17 of 21. Once you complete this, the next time you see him, he will bring you a box of cigars. And you win a box of cigars. And it's really, I don't want to say it's easy, but it's not hard. I mean, there's, let me see how many pages there were in here. There were like 8 or 9, 10, 11. There was 12. There was 12. It was a dozen, okay? So, which tells me that I've seen Darren at least a dozen times.
Yes.
So, but Chris and I finished up our passports last Christmas. And so when he came down this time, Chris bugged him pretty hard about bringing our boxes. So he shows up and he brings these. These are the Accomplice Legnepes, which is a 6x60 Connecticut.
Yes.
That he doesn't make anymore. And not only does he not make them anymore, they've been sitting since 2013.
Oh, these are going to be really good. These are going to be really good.
When he handed me this box, I went, holy shit, I need another passport.
Well, come on. Let's get to cutting and lighting
Let's get to cutting and lighting. Oh. And Darren is just such a class act, and I am so grateful to know him, And I want you, I know you can't see this very well, but I mean, look at actually you can. Look at the dark brown on that cellophane.
Oh, my God.
That is
so beautiful.
That is beautiful. That is beautiful.
Oh, my lips can't wait to get around this. Oh, hold on.
We're talking about cigars.
We're talking about cigars. Talking about cigars.
Well, luckily it wasn't me saying that.
Yeah. Well, I didn't mean it like that.
Well, I know. And I pinged Darren today, but I haven't heard back from him to tell me what the original blend on was this.
Ooh, honey.
But I will definitely post it. Just that first puff.
Ooh.
You know what?
That is good.
God, yeah. And I have already had a couple of these.
Oh, I bet you have. Well, it is your box.
It is my box.
I guess it's allowed.
I hope so.
It is your box, so.
But I've also given out quite a few too, so. Well, you know me. I'm gonna share.
I know, but I should have been the first person you shared with.
You was gone.
So should have called me and said, "Hey, I got you some set aside."
Well, actually, I had this in mind for the show, and we would have done this last week, but both of us got swamped with work.
Yes.
And she was just coming back from Vegas, and in
6
fact,
days.
I wound up Wednesday, and I wound up having to work until 8 o'clock that night. I didn't get up from my work computer till 8 o'clock that night.
And I felt partially to blame for that because you did have to stop work and come pick me up from the airport.
No. That was only part of the deal. That time would have only made me not work until like 7, 6:30.
Okay, well, I won't feel bad then.
But don't feel bad.
I won't.
Yeah, I just it was kind of weird. I just got slammed right after lunch, and I had went to go pick her up at the airport, and when I got back to the house, I went, holy crap! I had like 6, 7 new cases and people updates, and I was like, what the hell? So I had to struggle to kind of get caught up before, my boss, I don't want to say he's hands off, but he's pretty hands off. And as long as things are getting taken care of, I don't have to worry about anything. So
yeah,
I don't want to abuse that and get into a position where he's getting called on about why isn't Ron's cases up to date and blah 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 and all that other neat stuff.
Okay.
Now the other thing that we're doing here tonight is we're drinking Woodford Reserve Double Oak
Run for the roses.
Run for the roses. Now, this is just the regular double oak, but they put on a special one for the ICC Run for the Roses Kentucky Derby event, and this has been sitting in my collection since then. So this is some good stuff.
It is. I have 2 bottles at home.
I had 2 bottles, and I drank one, and now we're drinking the second one.
Okay, well, I'll share with you when you come to my house.
And I'm going to actually move this out of the way. Bear with me, folks. And sorry we were late tonight.
Hi, Larry.
Setting everything up over here at Chris's. I gotta do a lot of extra setup when I get here. Hopefully that will change here in the next few months. We'll just have to see what happens. And welcome everybody.
Hi, Julie.
Josh says he's doing the Johnny Walker Black tonight.
Oh, nice. Nice. Nice.
Now, I wanted to talk a little bit more about Principal because we love Principal, and
It's a damn good stick.
Damn good stick, damn good guy. It's got a Connecticut wrapper, I do know, and I want to say it's Nicaraguan, and I want to say there's Cameroon in this as well. Hi, Miss Julie.
I taste a little cocoa to me.
That's entirely possible. No, that is yeah, you're getting cocoa.
Yeah, I'm getting cocoa, which is good.
That doesn't hurt your feelings any, does
It does not hurt my feelings at all.
But I also want to talk about, because what prompted all of that was, and y'all haven't seen us since I guess
it's been 2 weeks
now.
Yeah, it's been 2 weeks.
The week before last, Darren was in town, and again, that's when I got the box. He was down launching 2 new products, and Wednesday was his birthday, and so I was going to do a short show on Wednesday and just kind of talk to him for a few minutes on screen and everything, but things got out of hand, and we just abandoned it. And that was the week that we didn't do anything. I didn't put up no one, didn't.
And I bet you all got drunk, didn't you?
I'm pleading the fifth. Actually, I got more drunk on Tuesday night than I did Wednesday night. But we did do some drinking.
I know you guys did.
And Yulia was there, and she had brought a new friend, and she was real nice. Lafa.
Did you get her number?
No, I didn't get her number.
Why not, Ron? We need to set you up.
No.
I'm going to have to fix you up with somebody.
I don't need to be set up with
I'm going to set you up, Ron. I think you need a good woman. Somebody that's...
Wait. I'm not going to say I didn't have a good woman. You
didn't click.
We didn't click anymore. So.
It's okay. But you still need a good woman.
But I still like her. I've got no problem with her. And we get along fine. So.
Well, we're going to set you up even if it's just a booty call once a week. Because
I don't need it once a week. Once a month, maybe.
No, once a week.
I'm getting kind of old. Yeah.
Once a week. You need it once a week.
I need it once a week.
Once a week.
You gotta have it.
You gotta have it once a week. You gotta be doing it once a week. I mean, shoot, you can do it every single day if you want to, but you gotta at least have it once a week.
I remember those days, but they are long, long gone.
Okay, well, we're gonna change that.
So, back to Darren. Darren launched, and I only brought one of them. I'm going to save the second one for later. But he, and I'm going to bore some of you guys because y'all know all of this, but Darren has probably one of the largest collections of antique paper in the world. And he started doing what's called an archive series. Mm-hmm. And what he's doing is he's blending special cigars to go along with this archive antique paper that he's got.
Nice.
And he's already done that with one of his lines called the Money to Burn. Do you remember the Money to Burn?
Yes, I remember the Money to Burn.
It came in, the box was covered in a 1920s New York Railroad
Yes.
stock.
Yes.
Stock. It was the actual stock. The company's out of business. The paper's worthless as far as stocks go, but the paper is still from the 1920s.
Yeah.
And then the tax tabs off of the stocks he used on the footband. So as the footband, and so that just really, really cool. Well, he's done a new series of Money to Burn, USSR edition. And the USSR edition comes with an old, I want to say again, 1960s stock certificate from the USSR. And the cigar is wrapped in an actual Soviet Russia USSR
Really?
currency. And since the USSR is no longer, the money's worth nothing. But I wanted to go ahead and unwrap this one and show everybody.
Oh, you have one?
And this is
that is nice.
I guess a 10 ruble note from the old USSR from the 60s. Or I think it's the 60s. Because the USSR
What's this?
went away in the 70s.
This paper feels nice.
But that's used to be actual currency. And because it's actual currency, every last one of these is going to be unique because of the serial numbers.
Yeah, the serial number on it.
On the bills. And
so is this a $10 bill or something? Or is it 10 cent? Like, what is it? What does that mean?
It's probably a $10, but it wasn't a dollar, it was a ruble.
Okay.
So, and I could be wrong if somebody is an expert on Russian money, but I think they use rubles.
Okay.
So
this is the stick it came off.
That's the stick.
This is the new stick.
Yep. And they came in a Maduro and a.
Does ICC have these already?
They've had those and have blown through them.
Where have I been? On vacation.
That's where you get. That's what you get for going on vacation.
I'll get some.
You also missed. No, you haven't completely missed. You may have almost completely missed.
Okay, what did I almost completely miss?
Well, Sunday was the 5th anniversary.
Yes, I know I missed that.
Well, they still have some of the 5th anniversary 5-packs available
Okay.
at the shop. Now, 100 of them came in a box and had the Frakes pictures on the inside and really cool. But they had 10 vendors that donated sticks, and I helped them on Saturday bag them and put them in boxes, and we literally threw them in a huge box, mixed it up, and went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 o'clock. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So each packet has something different in it.
Yes. Well, you're only dealing with 10, so it could be. There may have been some doubles that were the same.
That's
but,
okay.
For the most part, and we made sure that each one had 5 different sticks in it.
Okay.
And there was actually a little firecracker, and if the pack came with a little firecracker, that was a bonus stick. So
oh wow!
Those had 6 in it.
Nice.
But 25 of them had first generation Atabey Duentes. They had one box, so a quarter of those boxes had an Atabey first gen.
Oh wow! Oh wow! I need to get to the shop.
You definitely need.
I need to get to the shop. Well, it's just been traveling. I'm back home now to settle down for a while.
Not that long.
Not that long, but
when are you headed out again?
October.
October. We're halfway through September already.
But I won't be gone as long this time. 6 days is a long time to be in Vegas.
So I didn't bring my other box, but because I'm kind of playing with it right now. But he's done another of the archive series called the. And I was going to say, this came in a Habano and a Maduro.
Okay.
And so I got a box of each. Actually, I only got one box of the Habanos. They sold out of the Maduros. They're getting some more of those in. You should, the Monday to Burns you should be able to get. But the other one was the 1842. And here's the interesting thing about the 1842. The 1842 has in the lid an actual stock document from 1842.
Really?
Yes. And he only made 500 boxes because that's all the paper that he had of those. And once those are gone, they're gone.
Okay, Rick. We will make sure that Chris PMs you.
Just send him to the house. He's not gone
He's
anywhere
not gone yet,
Rick.
So
he's probably not moving till probably next month or the month after. So if you go ahead and send him to the house, he's due back next week. He's signing on the house this week, so he'll be back here in a few days. So
if you already have his address,
yeah,
just
if
go
you
ahead
got
and send
it,
it.
and if you don't, just ping me, Rick. I'll let you know what the address is here. So what do you think of this stick?
I think it's really good.
This
It's
stick
really
is
tasty.
phenomenal.
Yes, it's definitely going to be a go-to stick for me.
No, it's not. Because there's only 25, and once they're gone, they're gone.
So that means I can't raid your humidor.
I might let you have one or two.
Okay. Thank you.
But if we don't smoke them up, we can have them on future shows.
Yes, we'll save them.
Yeah.
These are the kind that you don't want to smoke every single day. You want to smoke like on a special event kind of thing.
Special occasion.
Because they are so rare right now that you can't get them. So
and the
just
age
smoke
on them is just phenomenal.
And it really is.
I kind of joked. I said maybe I shouldn't open this box till next year, and that would make them officially 10 years old.
Oh,
they're only 9, but you know they probably had 6 to 8 years of age on them before they even went in the box and started rolling them. So you know that's usually typical for just the everyday stuff out of Darren's shops.
Yeah,
is 4 to 6.
He does produce a really good stick.
The aviators are hitting 8 and 12, and so you know he takes a lot of pride and a lot of time in the product. That's part of the reason why I love it so much. And he produces such a good stick.
He does. He really, really does. I don't think I've smoked any of his sticks and said like, oh, this is too much for me, or I'm not feeling it.
Well, you know, and that's kind of a joke I made is he has not made a stick yet that I didn't like.
Yeah.
You know, some of them I like more than others. I like the Cochon Blanc and.
But at the end of the day, every stick you smoke is a phenomenal stick.
And even the Aviator, well, not the Aviator, the Accomplice White Label, for a $6, $7 stick, it's one of the best values in the humidor. I mean, and you can smoke that every day and just enjoy the hell out of it, you know. There are a lot of $12 and $15, $20 cigars that I would put up against the White Label Accomplice all day long. In fact, I'll put every Rocky Patel I ever smoked up against it.
I think I've only smoked one Rocky Patel.
I smoked a lot of Rocky Patel when I first started smoking because I didn't know any better. And
but you smoked them Gurkhas too, didn't you?
I have not had a Gurkha yet.
He's lying. He's had one.
I have not had a Gurkha yet.
What?
I just never did.
Okay.
Is it a good little match there?
It's a good little match. You need to drink up.
You trying to get me drunk?
Why not be drunk another day? You've been drunk 2 days in a row already, so why make this any different?
She's trying to get me drunk and take my clothes off.
Not true.
Damn.
Not true.
Damn.
Not true. I tell you, let me make some phone calls and get you a friend over here for tonight. Cause it sounds like you need some tonight.
No.
What do you mean no? You live alone?
Oh. No, I live with my daughter.
Is she home?
She's in and out. She's over at the boys tonight, and I'll pick her up tomorrow about noon.
See, so you have the house to yourself tonight.
I do have the house
See?
to myself tonight.
So what is wrong with getting you a little nookie?
Man, that's a lot of work, man. You know, I mean, I'm lazy, man.
Man, you can't be lazy when it comes to getting nookie. You cannot be lazy.
I like a looky and maybe a little nookie, but I like a lot of looky.
I don't know what I'm gonna do with you.
I don't know what I'm
gonna do with you.
I don't know what
We're gonna find you somebody.
I'll find somebody eventually. I'm just not in the mood for any kind of drama right now.
No, drama free. The person doesn't have to be a drama queen. Whoever I said
You gotta remember, I've been out of practice for 20 some odd years, yeah.
What the hell?
I was married 23 years.
Yeah, that's right.
We dated a couple of years before that.
But it's easy to get back in the game, man.
Oh.
Just turn on that little cute little charm you have.
Oh, please.
And crack that smile. Yes,
You're the one
honey.
that's got the, You're the one that's got the smile.
Got them eyes.
You're the one with the lashes.
Well, yes. Yes. Eventually we'll find you somebody, Ron.
What are you getting out of the stick right now?
I'm still getting the same.
I got a little bit of citrus. I got a little bit of citrus. And my palate's not overly developed.
No, I'm still getting some cocoa. I don't taste any.
Little bit of hay, a little bit of cocoa.
I'm not getting that.
Good.
I'm not getting that. But everybody's palate is different, so I might taste what you don't taste. You might taste what I don't taste.
And you're right. I've smoked a lot of the edges when I first started smoking cigars. Now, to preface that, my very first cigar was a Monte Cristo No. 2. But then once I was starting to smoke a little more regularly, I wanted something a little more price conscious, and I drank a lot of Rockies, and I tried a lot of their various stuff. But I smoked a lot of the edges, and the White Label Accomplice, I think, beats it hands down.
Okay. Well, we know where you stand.
So what other good stuff do you know? Do anything interesting in Vegas? Now remember, what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas.
Okay, so I'm not going to tell you that part.
So don't tell me that part.
I will tell you that I did visit a cigar lounge out there with one of my girlfriends. Her name is Clyda. And we went to Tap That Ash.
Oh, okay. Mm-hmm. How was that?
It's a nice lounge. It's not a huge lounge, but it's a nice lounge. It's set up very nicely. I like how they have their drink system. They give you this wristband, and then you just go to like this wall, and then just push the button of whatever drink you want, and it just comes out. It's really cool. It's really really neat. I guess the only thing I did not like about it was their ventilation system. It was not that great, but it's my understanding that they're working on it to get it better. But it was just too smoky in there. And so, of course, when it's too smoky in there, you're just getting all that smoke in your eyes. And, you can't mess with this. And, so I
can't have your eyes watering.
No,
right?
Can't have my eyes watering, lashes all messed up. No, kids can't do that. So we smoked. I ended up just only smoking one stick. My sister came with me.
Oh, well, that's good.
Yeah. My sister Caitlin, she came with me. She doesn't care. She wants to be around her big sister, and she goes anywhere I go. So she had a good time, even though she doesn't smoke. But even she was saying, this is super smoky. She's like, sis, I've been in many cigar lounges with you, but by far this one is probably the smokiest one. Now, don't get me wrong, it's very nice in there. That's the only thing they have to work on is that ventilation system. And of course, it was too hot to even have the door open.
Yeah.
It was like 111 degrees out there one day with 109. I was like, this is too hot for me. But
well, how have you been liking the weather around here the last few days?
Oh, I'm absolutely loving it.
I mean, it only hit like 90 today.
I know. Well, 91. But yes, I absolutely love it.
And at night it's getting down to 65.
Yes, honey. I'm like, ooh. So I didn't take a sweater with me, and I get cold kind of easy. So, but it's been nice. It's been nice the last few days. I'm ready for, I guess you can say the winter, but not the winter. I'm ready for some coldness, but not too cold.
Well, and that's the funny thing. People, joke about, our weather. And don't get me wrong, we do have anomalies periodically where, something weird happens like a couple of years ago. But, for the most part, we get about 3 weeks of winter weather, really cold. And for the rest of the time, it's just annoyingly cool,
It's pretty nice.
And then we're straight back into summer, We have like 3 weeks of 70-degree weather, and then we're back into the 80s, 90s, and 100s.
So I hear it rained a couple times while I was gone.
Oh, it rained several days while you were gone.
Well, that's good. My lawn loved it.
Mine did too. In fact, the lawn guys came today and mowed mine. I was like, my God, I'm glad y'all came. I thought I was going to have to get a pit hat and a machete out there and kill some wild animals. It was so high.
Oh, gosh. No, mine wasn't that high because while I was gone, he was still coming to mow my grass.
Yeah.
Thank God for that. I just zelled him the money, and he was
well,
happy.
Part of the deal is the last time they were supposed to come, it was raining, so they didn't come.
Yeah.
And then
they won't come when it's raining.
Yeah. So
I mean, what's the point?
Yeah. So it'd been a couple of weeks since they mowed it. It showed.
Well, at least you didn't have nothing swiveling around in there.
Well, luckily I've got pretty good drainage on mine, so I don't have to worry about. Evidently, they've got some standing water around here somewhere, and that's where the mosquitoes are coming from.
Yeah,
so.
probably. Doesn't surprise me. Does not surprise me. Because these mosquitoes are tough. Look, 2 bites already.
Well, that sucks. I should be if anybody's biting you, it ought to be me.
Oh. Wow, do y'all hear this? You better stop. You don't want none of this.
I can't handle that.
You cannot.
I cannot handle that.
I am definitely a beast.
Where's Ron? He's in traction. What happened? He thought he could handle the queen.
I tell you, I'm no joke. Nothing to play with. You better come correct when you're messing with me.
Oh. I tell you what, this show's going to be a mess from now on. You know that, right?
It's okay. It's all right. You want some more? You want some more liquor?
Oh God, no! God, no!
What do you mean?
I got no. Catch up.
No. We're smoking and drinking. You got to get used to this.
You're trying to take advantage of me.
No, I'm not trying to take advantage of you. I'm just trying to get you to understand that we're smoking.
You know what a serious alcoholic I am.
Shoot.
Hey, and for those of you who did not catch last night's cigar talk from Industrial Cigar Company, check that out because I was on there with a new guy, Wes, and we laughed our asses off.
Yes, he was showing out, you guys. He was showing out.
I was not. But did you watch it? Or did you watch part of it? Or?
I watched part of it.
Okay. Did you see the part where we were talking about if we were to shoot a movie about ICC, who would play who?
Yes. Yes, I heard that part. That's the part that I heard. And then I went off to. You said you'd be some. No, you said Dave was going to be somebody.
We had 3 or 4 people picked for Dave. But for me, it was going to be Danny DeVito.
Yes.
Danny DeVito.
Yes, that's the
from Twins with Arnold Schwarzenegger. Because they were both wearing those Hawaiian flowery shirts, matching shirts.
Yes, they were.
So I said that would be me because I'm always wearing those shirts.
Yeah, I can see that.
And we were kind of stuck on Ty because I said Ty is not Denzel, Ty is not Samuel L. Jackson, and who's it gonna be? We joked it could be Chappelle.
No.
But Chappelle is actually funny. And Ty just thinks he's funny.
Ty is funny. Ty is very funny. But
we can't tell him that. We can't tell him that.
Okay. Well, you can't tell him that.
I can't tell him
I can tell. I'm his sister. He gonna listen to me. I think that he needs to be.
Or Cat.
Definitely not Cat Williams.
Cat Williams?
No. I think Ty needs to be Denzel.
No.
Yes, because he's so smooth.
He's not that smooth.
He's You're a guy, so you don't know.
He's not Denzel smooth.
He is smooth. Ty is smooth. Ty is smooth. He's Denzel. He's Denzel to me. I don't know what you're gonna get, but he's not no Cat Williams. He is not Dave Chappelle.
But you know what? I got a lot of respect for Dave Chappelle.
Yeah, well, we all do. But I think he's Denzel.
Well, I'll let you have that argument with Dave and Brandon.
Okay. And I most certainly will. He is smooth.
Who do you want to play you? I know who you're going to say.
Who?
Oh, damn it. I've gone brain dead. Oh, what's her name? Super Bass.
Jackie?
No.
Pamela Greer.
Pamela Greer? Really?
Well, who are you thinking?
Who sings Super Bass?
I don't know who sings Super Bass.
Damn it. I'm going to have
Now you have to look it up.
I got it. Super Bass. Come on.
Okay, who sings it?
It's thinking.
I don't know.
Who sings Super Bass? That'll get it. Why isn't it coming up?
Because it doesn't want me to be that person.
I guess it doesn't.
So come with another one.
Nicki Minaj.
Why? Because I got the booty for it? The booty in the small waist?
And the hair.
And the hair. Okay, I might could see that.
Yeah.
I can see it because of the booty, though. The hips and the booty, I can see that. It's funny that you say that because Carissa, she talked to Carissa today for like almost an hour and 30 minutes today, right? We're both working, we're just talking on the phone. And she's like, I want you to wear some tight dresses. I said, what? She goes, you're too conservative, Rhonda. And I'm like, Carissa, I'm way older than you. I can't be walking around here half naked in the streets. She goes, no, you need some tight dresses. So she proceeds to send me some dresses. See, you look good in this dress. And boy, were they tight too. I was like, girl, I probably can't even breathe in these dresses. So she's like, you're gonna have to step out and wear a tight dress one day. I said, I told her I would. I got a few in my closet in my younger days, I just kept for like souvenirs. Like one day I'll be able to get back in that dress.
You want to hear my favorite souvenir clothing story?
I don't know if they want to hear, but okay, let's go.
So, my ex-wife and I were cleaning out some stuff. This has been 20 years ago. Going through some old stuff, and I pulled out some old Army fatigues when I was in the Army.
Oh, nice.
And I had a pair of the regular fatigues, then I had a set of desert fatigues. And she goes, what are these? I said, oh, they're just some old uniforms. She goes, what are you going to do with them? I said, I don't know, maybe wear them or something. And she looks at me with just this weird-ass face and looks and says, have you looked at yourself lately? I said, what do you mean? She goes, never mind. Put it
Go
on.
away.
Put it on.
And you put it on.
Oh, no. I put my arm in the first sleeve.
And you couldn't put any...
And I couldn't even get it in the first sleeve because at the time that I was in the Army, I weighed 125 pounds.
Well, I mean, they work you to death. I mean, you're running, you're doing all kinds of exercise. I mean, you had no choice but to be skinny.
I was 125 pounds, and at that time, I was probably 185. And needless to say, I said, okay, I'll throw them away.
Yeah. Don't throw them away. I think you should keep them. You should keep that. Well, that's like part of your...
I chunked them.
Okay.
We were tight on space, and, they were just taking up room. But I would never want to be 125 again, What's funny is when I went into the Army, I was 120, and I actually gained 5 pounds in basic
training.
training.
Probably needed to, man.
I did, and it was all upper body. I was running 10 and 12 miles every other day.
Yeah, no,
And in fact, there were weeks that I would run 10, 12 miles every day.
Yeah, no, I don't do that.
Yeah.
No.
I enjoy the hell out of it. In fact, I miss being able to run like that.
Well, these mosquitoes, like, my God. Oh, yeah, I can't handle these skeeters. I just cannot handle bugs. I just don't like bugs. I can't handle them. They just irritate me. They're biting the heck out of my chocolate skin. I don't know. I think they just love me. They just like feeding all over me. I'm just sweet.
That's it. That's why
they don't bite nobody else, but they just like eating on me.
They were eating on me until you came out.
Oh, well, see.
That was it. They were desperate.
What, was that it? Well, I need them to go away because they're just like, ugh.
Well, I haven't been seeing too many of them here lately.
Because I've been shooing them away.
All right. Well, I'm trying to produce enough smoke that it irritates the shit out of me.
Yeah, well, they're not because you're not smoking enough or you're not drinking enough. And the reason why you're not smoking enough because you're not drinking enough. So if you drink and you're smoking, drink and smoke. Come on.
You're a hard woman to please.
I know. I know. Cheers. Love you.
Love you.
Love you more. I'm really not that hard to please. I'm very simple.
Well,
I require very little.
And for those of you, well, I didn't mention this earlier. When Chris moves, I'm probably going to be renting the house. And so this will become a permanent deal here. So hopefully setups will be a lot easier. And I can start cooking dinner again.
I know. Can you really? Because this fast food mess is just not what it is.
Exactly. And that was one of the things I enjoyed about doing the show at the house. People would show up between 6:15, and I would make dinner, and we would have dinner and chat before we did the show. And that gave us some time to just, enjoy ourselves. And, I didn't make anything overly complicated or anything like that. But, I'd cook a pork roast, or we'd have, seasoned chicken breasts and, and some vegetables and stuff. But, it was fun to do. And it made the show prep a lot more relaxing.
Yeah, you're not a bad cook, though. Need you to get on that banana pudding, though.
Oh, yeah. I do make a hell of a banana pudding, don't I?
You do.
Well, that's Stephanie's grandmother's recipe.
Well, Stephanie, thank you for teaching Ron how to do it. Yes. You make a good banana pudding, I will have to say so. Yes.
Those Pittsburgh hot dogs were good, too. God.
Oh, gosh, they sure were. So was those sausages and that chicken from Dickie's and that potato salad.
We didn't do too bad.
No. I need y'all to take some more food home next time. Because I'm not eating all that. My family can eat all that.
Why can't they? Come on, Santo can eat all that, man.
No, we won't eat all that. That was way too much food. That was just way too much food. But it was good.
So, let's talk about what's your goal cigar-wise here in the next till the end of the year. What would you like to do, accomplish, or experience between now and January?
Well, one, the big smoke in November. Still think that, we need to try to do that. Where there's a will, there's a way. So that is one of the things I've been wanting to do for the last couple years and have not just had a chance to do it. Whether the timing wasn't right or, not when say financially, because I could always do it. It's just timing and work didn't allow for it.
And talking about that, one thing, I've lived in the DFW area for almost 10 years now. And I have not been down to Fort Worth during the rodeo stockyard
I
show.
haven't either.
And I should do that. And I keep saying I'm going to do that every year.
And
then it just slips by. I hear about it. I go, I need to schedule to do that. I need to do that. I need to do that. And then it's gone. I'm like, damn it. Same thing with the state fair. I hadn't been to the state fair in forever.
Oh, I'll be going to the state fair because I'm going to see Prairie View play October 1st.
Fairview play?
Prairie View?
Prairie View? Mm-hmm. I don't know what that is.
It's college for football.
Oh, okay.
At the stadium, at the fairgrounds. They play the Cotton Bowl every year.
Oh, okay.
They play the Cotton Bowl every year. So my girlfriend's like, hey, you want to go? I usually never go. I used to go to the fair maybe once or twice while it's in town, but I usually never go to the football game. But I was like, you know what? This might be a good experience. So we're going to do that on October 1st. Yeah. That should be very interesting. Very interesting. There'll be a lot of people down there.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of people.
The Texas State Fair is really... I don't know about other states. And I've been to the Colorado State Fair, and it wasn't that impressive. And certainly compared to the Dallas State Fair.
The Dallas State Fair is
I say Dallas, Texas State Fair.
It is on point.
And the food is just phenomenal.
So good.
Oh, so much of it too.
God.
And so expensive
It
too.
is,
Oh
but
my God.
you talking about fried everything.
And,
yeah, you got to get a lot of tickets to that. You want to, what is it, Fletcher Corny Dog? I think it's like 12 or 20 or 50. It's either between 12 and 20 tickets.
Yeah. You know,
I can't remember, but.
And it's like a $10 corn dog, yeah.
But it's Fletcher's. Fletcher's corn dog.
I heard maybe it was just a pop-up, or maybe it was they were going to open up a Fletcher's actual corn dog store.
Well, they should.
They should.
They should. They really should.
But the problem with that is I'm sure they do enough business during the fairs that they can justify just not worrying about the rest of it.
Yep. Oh,
and you can still buy them at Walmart. I mean, they're frozen, but
we don't want no frozen crap. We want the original, real deal, hot corn dog.
We want to see the winner.
Corn dog.
We want to see the wiener dipped into the batter.
Yeah, we want to see that.
Out.
Yeah, I want that wiener in that batter. I want that wiener. I want to see that wiener in that batter. And then I want to go get me a big ass turkey leg and be eating it like this. Look.
Look,
my mouth can't even open that wide to get that freaking turkey leg in it.
But we used to go to First Monday Trades Day in Canton all the time. And,
I love that place.
And back then you could get a turkey leg for $5.
Yeah, well, not anymore.
No, they're like 10, 15. But
well, that's what they are at the fair. I think the fair there are 30 tickets actually.
Yeah, but I used to get them, and I would take a few bites. And my son, he was probably 8, 9, 10 years old. I'd bonk him on the head with it, like old medieval style, And,
He's so cruel.
I know I wasn't hitting him. I mean, just kind of like donk, and going. And I'm trying to remember what I would say to him, but it was, old English style, like you were at the jousting festival or something.
I bet he looked at you crazy too.
Every time.
He's like,
and then we would
Dad,
just die laughing. And then we would just die laughing.
Too much. Yeah, I'm ready for the state fair because I didn't get to go last year, so I'm ready to see it. I'm ready to get me a nice Fletcher's corny dog.
And I hope this doesn't put you on the spot, but I want to start looking at you and I on Sundays hitting a new cigar lounge.
Absolutely. What you mean putting me on the spot? Let's do it, homie. Let's go.
All right.
Let's go.
What we're going to start doing.
Everything.
What we're going to start doing is on Sundays, there are over 80 cigar lounges in the DFW area alone. And what I want to do is on Sundays, we're going to hit a new one, have a stick, get a feel for the atmosphere, and I've got a little rating chart, and we're going to start doing the Cigar Company reviews. And you and I are going to sit down and talk about our experience at those lounges, shoot some video, and do some posts on Facebook and YouTube doing Cigar Company's cigar lounge reviews. And we're also going to, once we get done with the DFW area, start maybe branching out a little further. Maybe hit some in Oklahoma.
Hey,
and
all you have to tell me is when.
All right.
Let's get it. You can jump in mine or we can jump in yours.
Look forward to those here in the next couple of weeks. I say the next couple of weeks, 2 or 3 weeks. Maybe not this Sunday, but the Sunday after next we'll get started. Yeah. And I've got a spreadsheet of the ones that I know of so far.
Okay.
Also, you remember me telling you about the story with the Chamber of Commerce?
Yes.
Well, CJ from CJ's Kitchens pinged me, and she is buddies with LR Cigar Lounge. Okay. And she told them about me, and they want us to come down So we'll go down there and drop CJ's name, and we'll see what kind of treatment we get down there.
Okay. We don't even have to drop the name. Let's just go in there, act like we don't know who that is, and just see what kind of treatment.
Well, we're going to do that too. We're going to do that too. But yeah, I think it's going to be kind of fun.
I don't know. I'm kind of like that when I go to a restaurant, because I'm like a foodie person. So I was in Olive Garden when you dropped us off.
Oh, yep.
Went to Olive
I'm sorry
Garden
I couldn't
to
make it.
I know you missed a good lunch too, honey.
Can you imagine how far behind if I'd have stayed for lunch?
Yes. However, I had to call the waitress over a little bit, and I couldn't say it out loud because they had a little creepy crawler that was crawling on the machines and stuff, and so I had to let them know, hey, you got an issue right here, but you have other people sitting next to us, so I didn't want to freak them out.
Right.
So I called her over there and I said, just so you know. Then she went and got the manager, and he was looking at me like, where? And I just kind of pointed, and then he went on back to his, whatever he went, back into the kitchen. And then I saw it again, so I called her back over there and I said, look at the espresso machine. And she was like, I said, yes.
What was it? A rat?
No.
No?
I would have been out of there. You're going to have to chase me down to pay that damn bill. I was not saying if it was a rat in there or not. No. There was a little creepy crawler. And
well, you want me to really creep you out?
No, don't creep me out. Anyway.
Can we gross you out then?
No. They ended up giving me my food for free. And all I had to pay for was my drinks. But that wasn't the case.
Oh, damn. Now I really missed out.
Well, that's not what I told her. That's not what I called her over there for.
I know.
I can pay my own damn food. I just don't want creepy crawlers crawling over my shit.
Yeah.
And other people seeing it. So she's like, no. This is the least we could do because this can't happen. I was like, well, you're right. It cannot happen. But but it does happen in restaurants. You know
those automatic coffee machines that you see in places?
Yes.
They had one at Carrier, and my dad said that it went down for some reason. I don't know whether part of it went down or what the deal was. Mm-hmm. But he happened to walk by when the guy was servicing it, and he opened it up.
No, tell me.
And you don't want to know what was inside of it. In the tubing and everything, and the creamer tubing, and
that's just gross.
He said, I never got another coffee out of that machine ever again. He brought his own coffee pot into the shop.
Oh gosh.
So I've got anytime, and a lot of convenience stores are going to those grind their own type deals.
Yes. Because that's disgusting.
I don't want to see that.
I don't want to.
But they attract it because of that sugar and the creamer and the sugar tube too.
Yeah, that's what that was. So the manager's down there opening the cabinets, taking video. I'm like, this man is crazy.
Well, he's trying to secure his job.
Yeah, well,
at least he was doing his job.
Well, he had to after the bartender went and got him and said, "Look," and she saw it for her own damn eyes. So he had to.
One of my goals also is to once a week I'm going to sit down with a stick and a flavor wheel and start doing more to develop my palate and try to identify things because like I said, my palate's, I've only been smoking cigars for about 6 years now, and my palate's not that developed, so I'm going to try and do that more, and not so that I can review cigars more and that type of thing, but just be more intuitive and more educational on what my experience is. So,
well, I'm gonna get my patio, my sunroom together.
Oh, Wayfair, by the way. That's where Dave got those chairs.
Oh, okay.
So
I'm gonna get my patio together, that little sunroom, and then I'm gonna start smoking out there.
And you know what? That would be a perfect place for you to kick back, have a cigar, put on a little music, grab a flavor wheel, and just relax and educate yourself.
Yeah, I'm gonna put a little TV out there too. I already have a fridge out there, by the way. Refrigerator's already there.
Well, I'm hoping Chris takes his or leaves his refrigerator, because if he does, I've got a refrigerator and a freezer. Oh. And what I'm going to do is put those in here in the garage, and then we'll have beer and all that and water out here. And
you know, I have beer and liquor and wine and water and whatever else you kind of want.
Oh, and, I made an offhand comment to Brandon last night about doing the show more at the shop, you know. And I said, you know, and part of my deal is I don't want to do it at the shop because they have a room, a conference room, which is perfect, and that's where they shoot a lot of their stuff.
Yep.
But they charge for that, and
as they should.
And I don't want to use that and not pay them.
Right.
And I can't afford to pay to do the show there. And
hey, we just do what we can do.
And Brandon said, just let me know. I know a guy. I said, all right. Okay. I said, but I'm not going to take advantage of that because, you know, we're friends and I'm just that way, you know. But,
I know.
But we may do one or two maybe one show a month from the conference. I mean,
I like when we do it up there because I get to see everybody because I don't get to see everybody as often as I used to since I moved so far away.
I know.
So I like doing it up there.
Are you here this weekend?
I am. Let's
go talk to Al one day this week.
We can do it Saturday because Friday I'm going salsa dancing.
Salsa dancing on Friday?
Salsa.
Shake it, baby, shake it.
You know, I am half Latino.
Are you half Latino? I thought you were just married Latino.
Torres.
Yeah,
yes.
Let's just go hang out on Friday or Saturday and talk to Al and then arrange.
I was gonna hang out with him on Saturday anyway.
Okay.
I hadn't been up there. I was gonna do it. I was gonna try to get over there this week, but it just doesn't. My schedule just.
I know. It's already Wednesday.
Yeah, it's already Wednesday.
And I've got Brandon and Megan coming over to my house for dinner tomorrow night.
Nice.
I've been trying to get together with them to do dinner and just hang out. So
nice.
We're gonna have a good night tomorrow night. And then Friday's Friday, you know. So.
Yeah.
But yeah.
What time is dinner tomorrow?
Huh?
What time is it?
About 7.
Oh, about 7? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. You know, I may crash the party.
If you do, I'm going to laugh my ass off and let you in the door.
They would not be expecting me.
But you know, you're always welcome.
I know. You're always welcome in my house. Always.
And I'll tell you who else I'm always welcome at their house, and that's Steve and Charlotte's house.
Oh, yeah.
And they only live about 10 minutes from your house.
Really?
Yes.
Are you serious?
Yes.
They're that close to me?
Yes. And I've got a bottle of, I want to say I got a bottle of Angel's Envy at his house that he refuses to drink until I come over.
Well, okay. Well, I guess we better go meet up with them,
and
too.
So I told him, I said, and I apologize to him for being so busy, but we may have to go over there and...
Have you seen his new Mustang?
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
He is.
Yes, honey. He is loving it.
He has got pictures of that sweet thing. Oh, Christian, the new guy at the shop, he did the photos for the Mustang.
Who's Christian?
He's a new guy at the lounge, employee.
Oh, he's a new employee?
Yep.
Okay.
I say a new employee. He's been there a month and a half.
Oh, see, I haven't met him because I just haven't been around. I got to get back to my home.
Yes, you do.
I know. I got to get back to my home because ICC is my home.
Where did
your what go? Did you lose connection?
Well,
probably.
We're still on, so I don't know what happened. Mine for some reason went back to the home page.
Bye, Rick.
All right.
Thanks.
We've been talking over an hour here, almost an hour here. I want to thank everybody who showed up, and especially the people who hung in this long. And I know it's boring as I am and as attractive as Rhonda is. I know it's a mixed bag on that deal. So, but join us next week we will be here. We'll have another interesting cigar to smoke. We'll talk about that cigar a little more in depth. I sprung this one on Rhonda, and that's why we didn't spend a whole lot of time on it. But next week she'll get a heads up. We'll do a little bit of research and maybe even smoke one in advance. That way, when we come in, we'll smoke the second one and just enjoy the night.
Yeah. Thanks, Larry and Julie, for always joining, supporting us.
Definitely.
We really
Josh,
appreciate it.
Great new guy.
Hi, Josh.
And
thanks for joining. Thanks, Rick. We'll make sure that Chris knows you're sending him something, and we'll see you next week, too.
I can't say it any better.